Hello and welcome students again in the class of zoology. Today we will discuss about second type of tissue, which is connective tissue. Connective tissue, as the name suggests, is meant for connecting two other tissues or organs. Connective tissue is most abundant and widely distributed tissue in our body, and it fills solid organs, holds our visceral organs at their position, joins skin with the muscle, surrounds blood vessels of submucosa of intestine and respiratory tract, and surrounds nerves and surrounds different organs, fills organs, support organ, provide filling material in the spaces of our body. There are three basic components of connective tissue. First is connective tissue cells. Connective tissue cells include macrophages. Macrophages are phagocytotic cells that eat cell debris and bacteria. Macrophages are formed from monocyte cells, and macrophage cells are large size cells and are significant cells of connective tissue. Other than macrophage, mast cell is present, plasma cell is present, few fat cells or adipocytes are present. Other than these cells, fibroblast cells are present. Fibroblast cells are very important cell of connective tissue, and fibroblast cells produce collagen fibers and secrete the matrix of connective tissue. Second most important component of connective tissue is the matrix. Matrix of all the connective tissue is secreted by its component cells, especially fibroblast cells, except blood. Matrix of blood is not secreted by its ingredient cells, and blood is also a type of connective tissue. Here blood is an exception in which matrix is not secreted by its component cells. Whereas in other types of connective tissues, matrix is semi-solid or semi-fluid and is secreted by its component cells. Matrix of connective tissue is formed of mucopolysaccharide and glycoprotein. Among the mucopolysaccharides, different types of heteropolysaccharides are included that form the matrix of connective tissue along with the glycoprotein. Third very important component of connective tissue is connective tissue fiber. Connective tissue fibers play a significant role in formation of intercellular substance of connective tissue. There are different types of fibers in connective tissue. For example, collagen fiber. Collagen fiber is produced by fibroblast cells. Collagen fibers are white colored parallel fibers which are arranged in bundles. These fibers are unbranched and inelastic. And second type of fibers are yellow elastic fibers. Yellow elastic fibers are branched fibers and are elastic in nature and are formed of elastin protein. A third type of fiber is also present in the matrix of connective tissue, that is reticular fiber. Reticular fibers are formed of reticulin protein. It was all about the components of connective tissue. First component is ingredient cells of connective tissue. Second component is the matrix of connective tissue. Third component is the fibers of connective tissue. Among the cells of connective tissue, all the famous cells has been described, and matrix secreted by them is also described, and three types of fibers present in connective tissue matrix has also been discussed. Now it's time to glance upon the classification of connective tissue. Here connective tissue is written, and connective tissue is of three types. First one is loose connective tissue. This is loose connective tissue, and second connective tissue is dense connective tissue, and the third connective tissue is special connective tissue. Loose connective tissue is further divided into two parts: areolar connective tissue and adipose connective tissue. Firstly, I would like to inform you about loose connective tissue. Loose connective tissue is named so because its component cells are arranged loosely along with its component fibers in semi-fluid matrix, and cells are to a little extent free to move. For example, macrophage cells move for phagocytotic activities, and other types of cells can also move when pressure is applied. Loose connective tissue is named after its property that cells, fibers, and all the ingredients are arranged loosely in it. Now, loose connective tissue is further divided into areolar connective tissue and adipose tissue. Let us first discuss about areolar connective tissue. This areolar connective tissue is formed of network of fibers that cross each other to form many spaces which are called areolae. Due to the formation of spaces as a result of intersecting of fibers together, spaces are created, and those spaces are called areolae. And because areolar connective tissue contains areolae, that is why it is known as areolar connective tissue. Areolar connective tissue is formed due to intersecting fibers or network of fibers, and space between the network of fibers is called areolae. Hence the name areolar connective tissue. Second most important thing is that areolar connective tissue is most abundant type of connective tissue. Areolar connective tissue is most abundant type of connective tissue. Let us discuss about its location. Areolar connective tissue is present beneath the skin. Areolar connective tissue is present beneath the skin, and it connects our skin and muscles together. It is connecting material between skin and our muscles. And areolar connective tissue fills hollow space of most of the organs, forms visceral peritoneum, omentum, submucosa, etc. This is the diagram of areolar connective tissue. In this diagram, firstly we will discuss about its component cells. Component cells of areolar connective tissue are macrophages. This is the first type of cell, macrophage, which is formed from monocyte cell. This cell is large sized and exhibits pseudopodial movement, and it phagocytize, engulfs bacteria and cell debris. Second type of cell, these are adipocytes or fat cells. As you can visualize here that droplets of fat are present inside these cells. These are fat cells. Third type of cell of areolar connective tissue is mast cell. Mast cell is also known as histiocyte or plasmatocyte. Mast cell is also known as histiocyte or plasmatocyte. Let us discuss fourth type of cell, which is plasma cell. This is plasma cell. This plasma cell is also known as cartwheel cell because its nucleus appears as if wheel of a card due to deposition of heterochromatin in its peripheral region. These are plasma cells. Plasma cells are B lymphocytes, mature B lymphocytes, which are specialized for secreting antibodies. Now, let us talk about this special type of cell. This special type of cell is fibroblast cell. This fibroblast cell is very significant cell of connective tissue, and it is also present in areolar connective tissue. This fibroblast cells gives rise collagen fibers as well as secretes the matrix of connective tissue. It produces collagen fibers as well as secretes matrix of the connective tissue. And other types of cells are also present in areolar connective tissue. In areolar connective tissue, mast cell is very significant as mast cell secretes three types of chemicals. Mast cells secrete three types of chemicals. Number 1, histamine. Number 2, serotonin. Number 3, heparin. So, mast cell secretes three types of chemicals. Number 1, histamine. Number 2, serotonin. And number 3 is heparin. Histamine is a famous chemical secreted by mast cells of areolar connective tissue and basophil cells of blood, and it is a vasodilator and it dilates blood vessels in order to increase blood supply at injured place or at the place where inflammation is taking place or allergic reaction is going on. At those places there is requirement of excessive supply of blood. That is why histamine is secreted in case of allergic reaction or inflammation of tissue, and it dilates blood vessels so that blood vessels supply maximum amount of blood in the part affected, and this maximum amount of blood is necessary for allergic reaction and inflammation reaction. Second chemical is serotonin. Serotonin is a vasoconstrictor because it constricts blood vessels. When blood vessels get constricted, then flow of blood is reduced and blood pressure is increased. It is vasoconstrictor and it plays very significant role in case of injury. When excessive amount of blood begins to flow from our body, then it constricts blood vessels to stop hemorrhage. That is why this serotonin is also very significant chemical. Third very significant chemical is heparin. Heparin is produced by mast cells in liver. That is why hepar means liver. That is why it is known as heparin. And heparin is a heteropolysaccharide. It is very significant chemical, and its secretion prevents coagulation of blood or clotting of blood inside blood vessels. Inside blood vessels, blood must not coagulate in order to maintain uninterrupted blood supply. On injury, blood coagulation is necessary, clotting of blood is necessary. But in blood vessels, coagulation should be prevented in order to let blood free freely throughout our circulatory system. So these three types of chemicals, histamine, serotonin and heparin, secreted by this mast cell, have been described at this moment. Now, this plasma cell is also very significant cell, as it plays very important role in secretion of antibodies or immunoglobulins. It is mature B lymphocyte and it is specialized for production of antibodies or immunoglobulins. It was complete description of areolar connective tissue. So areolar connective tissue is also formed of all the three basic components of which other connective tissue are formed. Number 1, connective tissue cells. Number 2, connective tissue fibers. Number 3, connective tissue matrix. Its matrix is secreted by fibroblast cells and is formed of glycoprotein and mucopolysaccharide, and fibers are of three types: white collagen fiber, which are present in bundles and are unbranched and inelastic. Second type of fiber is yellow elastic fiber. Yellow elastic fibers are thicker than collagen fibers and are branched fibers and show elasticity. Third type of fiber is reticular fiber that forms a network in areolar connective tissue and is formed of reticulin protein. Collagen fiber is formed of collagen protein. Elastic fiber is formed of elastin protein, and reticular fibers are formed of reticulin proteins. In this way, three different types of proteins form three different types of fibers of areolar connective tissue. Third component is ingredient cells of connective tissue. In all the connective tissue, ingredient cells are to a great extent common, but to a little extent may vary. In areolar connective tissue, types of cells which are present are fat cells or adipocytes, mast cell or histiocyte, plasma cell or cartwheel cell, fibroblast cell and macrophage cell. Macrophage cell shows pseudopodial movement and it wanders throughout the areolar connective tissue and engulfs cell debris and harmful bacteria that invade in our body. Function of areolar connective tissue. Areolar connective tissue plays very significant role in immune response, inflammatory reaction and allergic reaction. Areolar connective tissue connects skin and muscles together, and areolar connective tissue also helps in wound healing. These are the most important functions of areolar connective tissue. I have described all the types of fibers, all the types of cells and matrix of areolar connective tissue. Areolar connective tissue is a type of loose connective tissue, and in series of loose connective tissue, second connective tissue is adipose tissue. That will be discussed in next lecture. Till then, goodbye and good night. It's all for this lecture.